Hey guys, I will be doing my budget for the next 2 weeks. So that starts May 4th, and I don't have a calendar near me to see. Actually, I do. Shout out Thrifty Sewist for this. So May 4th. So this will go up until the 17th of May. I'm going to write all of this down, but let's zoom you guys in first. Okay, so hopefully that is better. I am left-handed, so it may be hard to see, but my first income from my job was $1,076.01. That's for the next 2 weeks. Plus I had additional income of $364, and that was my tax return. I do Poshmark as a side hustle, so I had to pay out taxes on that, of course, so it lowered the amount that I was getting back, but that's perfectly okay. And speaking of, I then had side hustle income of $76.01 from Poshmark, and then I had $13.65 that I pulled from my high yield savings account. And let's add all of the income up. And I always used to use a breakdown sheet, but I wanted a notebook just so it's more well contained and I get more space to write my sinking funds out. Okay, so the total income is $1,529.67. So next up, I like to write down my expenses. And so the expenses, this is going to be money that I leave in my checking account so that I can pay out on bills that I have upcoming in the next 2 weeks, or if I have to cash flow something. So taxes, I did owe on state. I had money in a sinking fund, but it only, I forget what it covered. Shoot. So this is my local taxes that I owe. I had money in my sinking fund that covered the state that I owed. So this was my federal tax return. Just to clarify. I forgot, sorry. Cell phone. So my portion is $53.75 through T-Mobile. Okay, my gym membership is $29.95. My student loan, or loans rather, is a $200 payment. I do pay for Canva. I pay monthly at $12.99. I am leaving money in my account for gas, and I moved it over to my reserve account, but I do need to budget a bit more because Mother's Day falls in this pay cycle, and my mother is in a nursing home. She's about 2 hours away, and I usually run out of money for gas if I am going down that way because it ends up being like a half of a tank, plus my tank's already low to begin with. So I'm just padding it a bit extra just to be on the safer side. We have some business expenses that I needed to pay for supplies. So I just decided to cash flow because I put the order in just a few days ago knowing I was about to get paid. Because I was excited about this federal tax return. I have had this kind of an idea of my budget for a while. I usually tweak it and whatnot, but this is kind of what we're going with now here. Okay, and then whenever I do use my credit card for things online, things that I need to purchase, whatever the case may be, what I end up doing is I will pull the money out of the sinking funds to cover it, and based on the cents and everything of like when everything adds up, it may be slightly off, which I'm okay with. That's what I have the buffer there. So I just like to put a little bit money back into my checking account buffer. $5.76 I'm putting back. I like to keep, it is very low, I am aware, but I keep my checking account buffer at about $50, and I like to keep it slightly above that because if it goes below, I get a constant text alert daily about it being below the threshold. Let's see, HP Ink. Let me know, guys, what your thoughts are. This is my very first time paying for it. I signed up for a trial, and this is my first time having to pay. Is it more economical? Side note, I think this is the smallest plan they offer, but is it cheaper in the long run to do HP Ink, or is it just better to buy ink and do it that way at Sam's Club or on Amazon? Like, I don't know what the right answer is, so I don't know. So let me know. So we're doing that, and then I had to send money over for something. So we'll just say a bill, and it's $15.04. So those are all of my expenses that I have. Then in addition, I have my debt snowball, which I'm leaving the money in my account, and my debt snowball is now up to $100. I'm leaving it in because my current debt that I'm throwing money at is my debt with my friend, where she loaned me money, and I'm just building up all of the money and then giving it to her. So I'm putting the money in the high yield savings, that way I can grow a little bit of interest. And the big exciting part is I'm going to be doing an extra debt payment in addition of $500. So that is really, really exciting. Okay, so let's add all of these up. So 34, 75. Okay, so all of this is $1,079.07. So then we take this amount and we subtract it from that. So we will say 15, oops, 29. So that equals $450.06. So excuse me, 60 cents. I read that wrong, sorry. So $450.60. So the amount that I will be pulling out in cash so that I can stuff my sinking funds and cash envelopes is $450. So let's turn the page here. Let's start with the cash envelopes. So maybe you guys can see a little bit better. Groceries. I will be doing $125, and takeout I am doing $30. Now the reasoning for that is because of Mother's Day. I wanted to take my mom out. I wanted to pull her out of the nursing home and take her down for a nice sit-down meal. She doesn't get to do that. So I thought it would be nice and like get her flowers and that sort of thing, which that'll be upcoming. But I pulled out $30 for myself. It's more so like takeout / fun. for the next 2 weeks, but mostly for that day with my mom, 'cause I'm not quite sure what we will be doing. So for the cash envelopes, I mean, it's easy math, but so we have 125 plus 30, so that's $155 for that. And then we have sinking funds. Okay, so for sinking funds, we will be stuffing for Teddy, and Teddy will be getting $25. Car insurance will be getting $40. Dental we'll be getting $25. Medical, we'll be getting $25. Okay, so those are more of my focused binder sort of stuff, but then we'll move to the more low priority. So I'm not sure if I have these in order, but that's okay. So hair, I really need to do more self-care and not feel guilty about it. And I did get my tax return. The way that everything falls in this pay cycle, I actually have a lot more wiggle room. Like whenever you are paid bi-weekly, like, I don't know, things kind of like shift around on the calendar where like maybe you have a lot of your expenses that fall in one billing cycle, and then the next time you get paid, you don't have quite as much going on. That was kind of the situation. Plus I had added income, which helped out a lot. Basically, I'm just kind of explaining, that's why I'm justifying more of these fun spending sort of categories, I suppose. Okay, so personal care. And personal care is like shampoos and toothpastes and that sort of stuff. So this will be getting $5. Home maintenance, everything kind of starts to run out around the same time, but I'm putting $50 into that. I did decide that I will put money into online shopping to make some purchases. By the way, how do you like this background? I think it's beautiful. It's so me. I love glitter, you know? But let me know what you guys think of it. Okay, and then gifts. So like I said, Mother's Day. So I'm putting $50 in. So let's count up these. So we have 25 plus 40, 25, 25, 50, 5, 50, 25, and 50. So $295 if I didn't miss anything. So if I count up my cash envelopes and, excuse me, my sinking funds and my cash envelopes, it should equal this original number here of 450. So let's count. So 295 plus 155, and that is $450. Okay, so there you have it. This is my zero-based budget. So we took all of our income, then we accounted for money that we needed to leave in the account for expenses or making payments and that sort of thing. So that amount, then you take your income minus your expenses and you come up with your number, and then from there you have the rest that you can stuff in your cash envelopes and sinking funds. And so when you add it all up, it should equal. So that is a zero-based budget. So subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification because you do want to keep an eye out. I will be cash stuffing this stuff and you will get to see how much I've built up toward that one debt. I'm the huge amount that I was able to budget, that's going to make a huge dent. So I'm really excited about that. But not only that, hit the bell notification. That way you can kind of keep an eye out. And whenever I hit that 500 subscriber milestone, I will be having a giveaway. And if you've made it this far, I just want to thank you for being here. And in spirit of my cute little background, which you can no longer see, leave a little crystal emoji or candle if those are even an option. I'm not sure. Thank you for being here and have a great rest of your night. Bye.